All right. We're just not a very good team, I guess. That's really all that can be said about it at the end of the day. After that Stanford game, I believed in this team. I thought that we were headed in the right direction. We still are. But I believe this team had immediately gone from terrible to really good. And no, there's a step in between terrible and very good that they are on right now. And at the end of the day, you still have to play defense. I looked at our offense through the first four games, and I thought we're so good on offense. The defense doesn't even need to do anything. We can still win most of our games. No. As it turns out, you do have to stop somebody at some point, and we can't. We can't do it. And honestly, even though I can't blame them for this game, the offense didn't exactly do themselves a ton of favors either. Um, they had miss the bad snap at the end of the game, ruining an opportunity to at least tie it, send it to overtime, or maybe win with a 2-point conversion. Uh, the pick six was fluky. I'm not going to put that on anybody. That ball just bounces up into the air like that off somebody's helmet. That's a fluke. I don't really care about that. But man, you had a couple punts in this game, and this was one of those college football games where you just have to score every time you get the ball. You can't punt. You can't miss out on opportunities ever. So on some level, yeah, the offense bears a little bit of the blame here, but still, man, 30 you put up 38 points. You run the ball really well. It was probably the best we've run the ball all day. All season, excuse me. And yet uh, your defense just can't get off the field. Can't answer. They got off the field a couple times in that second half, and I was hoping that would be enough. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't. You shouldn't have to look at the one or two stops you got in the whole game and go, "Yeah, I'm going to hang my hat completely on that." No, you need to give me something a little bit more than that, and that's what this team needs to work on going into this off season. I don't know where the team is going to be headed in terms of conference play. I don't know what's going on with that for sure. But at the end of the day, you can see that this team has taken some big steps in the right direction. I'm hoping that this turns into a great Huskies team at some point, but I made the mistake of believing that this was the year when they would actually do it, and no, not even close as it turns out. Arizona State is not a good team. Some of it is, yes, you suck on the road, and it sure would have been nice to get this game at home, but you're going to play road games eventually. We got 4 home games to start the season. What else do you want? So that can't be the excuse either. And at this point, I don't know. It seems like with the way this defense is, every game is a complete crapshoot. Every game could go one way or the other, just completely dependent on who has the ball last or who gets the fluke turnover. That's basically what happened today, if we're being honest. The game turned on the pick six. The pick six decided the game. And that play was a total fluke. But here's the thing. You should not have your game come down to a fluke. You should not be having games against a team like Arizona State come down to a fluke. You need to actually make your own luck and get a few stops, and we can't do it right now. The secondary seems to be the particular problem, which makes sense because of who we lost. But the whole defense needs work. And yeah, I was wrong. I thought this team had turned the corner, but to me they look more like the team that I thought they were going to be in the preseason now. The way they have gotten here is different than I expected, but the idea is the same. But hey, it's okay. I got to watch the last inning of this Mariners game. Hopefully we can put it away. So I'm good, man. I'm cool. We got way more exciting things going on right now than the Huskies. The Huskies will take care of themselves with their recruiting over the next couple years. This wasn't the year I was hoping it was going to be. This wasn't the year I started to believe it would be. But there are other things happening in Seattle sports right now. I'm going to go watch the end of this game. Short post-game video. I know I didn't say a whole lot, but there's nothing to say except the team just is not that good. They're great in some areas. They're exciting. They're fun to watch. They do a lot of good things. They show you that they can be a great team in the very near future, but right now it's eh. All right, see you guys later. Bow down to Washington, but disappointment.